Well, hello, good people and Eagle fans and Commander fans. And I guess I'll throw in Giant and 49er fans as well. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. We have a post from Clarence Hill Jr. talking about Mike McCarthy's future. Okay. Per Clarence Hill Jr., just came across just a tweet just literally 5 minutes ago. Cowboys Vice President Stephen Jones on Coach McCarthy's future will address all of this after the Commanders game. That's it. That's it. After the Commanders game, Mike McCarthy is a free agent, so to speak. So this is interesting. Okay, so we'll address all of this after the Commanders game. I don't know if does the tone seem like it changed after the Eagles game, because before we always heard, Mike McCarthy. We love what Mike McCarthy and the staff. They've had some hard times here with the injuries and things, but they've kept the team together, and we've done great things. Sure, we're not going to make the playoffs this year, but we were able to save our money and not spend a lot of money free agents. And as far as production of season tickets, we're right there where we want to be. We had more ticket renewals from last year to this year. And so that was with us knowing that we weren't actually going all in. And, with Mike McCarthy here, he took the bullet for us. With the team, when Dak was talking, he basically said, I do have a lot of input on the team. He literally took the blame for us screwing the pooch and not bringing in free agents. So, that will be taken into consideration as we are going through here and figuring out, do we want to bring him back? Another thing that's going to go into consideration is, will he only take $3.5 million? When you think about Ben Johnson with the Lions, who wants us to do a walk of shame, and wants like $15 million a year, he's got to understand that we got to leave money on the table for others. And so Mike McCarthy, he does that. He ends up being the lapdog. He ends up, taking the bullshit from us. We can blame him at any time, and he does it at a discounted price. So, we'll be talking about those things, after the Commanders game, on whether or not we're going to actually offer him a contract. And at this point, we don't know if he'll actually take it. So, we'll get back to you on that. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. And as I read this from Twitter, because it's like I said, Clarence Hill a few minutes ago, Lights Out said his tone has changed from before. Mike McCarthy isn't going anywhere. Jerry will give him a new contract, says Dorsett report. So Far Gone says, something tells me they're going to depart from him. Quentin Hunter should have been addressed a long time ago. Kevin Gray, I like this. The Cowboys are run by Jerry and Stephen Jones, who have no consequences if they do a bad job. No one is holding them accountable, and they're not going to fire themselves. There's no sense of urgency to act like the Rams because no one is getting fired. Trade all your draft picks for instant impact players, won a Super Bowl, tore it down, drafted out of Florida and Saints in Miami, and bounced right back. Stephen Jones said the way the Rams go about business isn't sustainable. Oh, God. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, shout out to Jay Tuck. Jay Tuck literally, he put it out there. Stephen Jones, after the Rams won the Super Bowl, see this, he's 100% right. After the Rams won the Super Bowl, And, basically they were saying, insinuating that, yeah, they went all in and they won the Super Bowl and now they're hamstringing their future. Okay. And as Stephen Jones said, we don't believe that the way you build a championship and build a team is the way the Rams are going about it. And I'm kind of like, they went to a Super Bowl and lost, and then they went to a Super Bowl and won, and you're going to tell them, and you haven't been one in 30 years, how you build a team? And the dogs, they get along for a bit, and for no rhyme or reason, they start fighting. But literally, everybody said, well, they mortgaged their future. They're going to be bad for a long time. And they ended up cutting the roster and they went back to the playoffs. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they won their division here already again. But, Stephen Jones, well, we believe that, the way the Rams go about doing business, that it'll hamstring you for the future and things. We don't believe that they're the right way. They're doing the right way to build a team. They suck. The Joneses really suck. So, yeah. I don't know what happened to the Joneses, man. I don't know if Jimmy Johnson was just the heart that gave him the cojones to do things, but they're scared these days. See what else we got in here. Foot said, starting to feel like Mike McCarthy won't be the coach in Dallas next year. Head coach Mike McCarthy is on other teams' coaching list of the Cowboys not to re-sign him. Well, here's what I can say. It's going to be an interesting offseason. Mike Ducey, if we're going to give Mike McCarthy credit for having guys ready to play in recent weeks, what do we say for today? Here's what I'm going to say on that one is, you can only do so much with what you got. Yeah, you can only do so much with what you got. Congratulations to Agent Don Yee. His client, Mike McCarthy, just lost 41-7, and yet there is a buzz about coming bidding war for the Cowboys coach. That's good agent right there. Yeah. Ernie the Cowboys fan. Mike McCarthy got the Cowboys team to 12-5, 3 straight years, in a year where injuries were insane. We're at 7-9. That's not bad head coaching. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.